This is 3 Beasts 1.5. Let's get started. 2nd Esdras 12 and 11. The eagle, whom you saw come up from the sea, is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of thy brother Daniy'el. So basically we have to put some respect on Daniel's prophecies. As we jump down to verse 22, and whereas you saw 3 heads resting, this is the interpretation. Now, am I going to give an interpretation? Pay close attention. We're going to allow the book of Daniy'el to give the interpretations, okay? Jump down to verse 24. And of those that dwell therein with much oppression, above all those that were before them, therefore are they called the heads of the eagle. Okay, Birdman. Verse 23. In his last days shall the Most High raise up 3 kingdoms. Notice this is the Most High's last days. This is not what a church or group or camp or whoever determined to be what they consider to be the last days, okay? And renew many things therein, and they shall have dominion of the earth. Now we're going to drop to verse 26 through 28. And whereas you saw that the great head appeared no more, it signifies that one of them shall die upon his bed, and yet with pain. Okay, 27. For the 2 that remain shall be slain with the sword in this particular manner. For the sword of the one shall devour the other, but at the last shall he fall through the sword himself. So what we're going to do is identify the heads of these eagles in the order that they, I guess, came into power, okay? First, we're going to deal with the 2 that fell to the sword. It says, for the sword of the one shall devour the other. And then after that, it says, but at the last shall he fall through the sword himself. Then we're going to address the one that's going to die upon his bed because he was with pain. He was sick. Okay. We're going to do that in the order that it happened. As we put some respect on Daniel's prophecy, we're going to go to Daniy'el 5 and 30. It says, in that night was Belshazzar, the king of the Chaldeans, slain. He was slain. Verse 31, who was he slain by? And Darius the Mede took the kingdom, being about 62 years old. So we have a transition of power here from Belshazzar of Babylon, who was killed by Darius, the king of the Medes and Persians. It's kind of like having a NFL matchup between the Babylonian Lions and the Persian Bears, and the Persian Bears prevailed, okay, due to the sword, that is. Next we go to 1st Maccabees 1 and 1, which is another one of Daniel's prophecies coming to pass, where Daniy'el prophesied or saw a vision of a ram with 2 horns and a goat with 1 horn. This is the coming to pass here in 1st Maccabees. We covered this already. It says, and it happened after that, Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Kittim, had what? Smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead, meaning instead of him, the first over Yawan, or Greece. Okay, so this is the second slaying. This is the second kingdom coming in. Okay, first it was Babylon. It was killed by Darius, and then I guess you could say third now you have the 3rd kingdom coming in, and we're going to see how this 3rd kingdom goes out in a minute. But as we focus on this is basically like your Persian Bears and another NFL matchup taking on the Grecian Leopards, and the Leopards prevailed due to the sword. Now all that's left to do is to see how these Grecian leopards went out. Okay, we're going to stay in 1 Maccabees chapter 1. We're going to go to verse 5. And after these things he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Who's the he? So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. Okay, that's summarizing the Esdras prophecy that was first prophesied by Daniy'el. Okay, the three-headed eagle, the first head was Babylon, the middle head was Persia, and in finality you have the kingdom of the Greeks as it is written. And I'm out.